Huh. That would be rough. Man, those the kill. Wow, this is perform no attack abilities in the first 3 rounds. I can't do that. I just don't have confidence enough to take 3 rounds of not hitting anything. Never use your lowest initiative played card. Oh boy, that's I don't know, man. That's another one I may have to take the single. Never use your lowest. Like if I was to do it right now, I'd be either a 32 or a 72. Oh, that would just wreck things. That would just no. For Hadrian, this is really hard. I don't know if she can kill 5 guys either, because Royce tends to steal a lot of that. No attack abilities for 3. Man, these are hard cards. I would love to get the double. I'm gonna go with the single. I just don't think I can. No, it's just that's too hard. I don't want to do it. There are other times I could see trying to do the prepping thing, but I've got plans now, and I don't. And these guys with such high armor class, I can't let them sit around. Yeah, it's expensive. Well, the non-wireless one that does the same thing, I would just have to have a cord of some kind running over here. Um, that one's like 290. But it's an expensive document camera, but it's like the best one I've seen. It gets super good ratings. It's called IPEVO or IPVO or something. I don't know. All right, so these are the cards that Royce has a choice of, and only one of them is a double. Gain 7 or fewer experience before any bonus scenario experience. So basically, don't overdo the experience gains. So he won't get as much of the bonus experience. Yeah, I'm gonna try that one. That's gonna be tough. I gotta keep track. I'm gonna have to remember to keep track of my experience I'm gaining on him. 7 is not bad. It says 7 or fewer. That'll be harder, like in later games when you start getting more cards and more experiencey things, and you need more stuff. But I think right now he's level 5. So it's getting to that point where he gets a lot of options for experience. But I'm hoping I can work that one. Okay, so I got to remember to look at those because they are challenging in what they do. Hadrian had the worst ones. They're the hardest ones. Okay, so quick recap because of technical issues before. I'm going to go over quickly what I played with, what I'm playing with. The cards that Hadrian or that Tenya gets, Warden's Robe, so she gets to protect one of her summons. Flexible Slippers, which just allow her to pick up loot from an adjacent square instead of on her square when she picks up. Simple Charm, she took a -1 card out of her deck, which will be nice for not, reducing the chances of bad draw. And then she also has a healing potion. Hadrian also has a healing potion. She's got a poison vial and a cure potion because she's level 5 versus level 2. She's got a Warhammer that can stun an enemy, but I don't know that I'm going to be using that because I forget half the time. I'll try to use it if I remember, of course. She's also got a crude helmet, same as Royce, that allows the opponent any ×2 or a critical hit, as it would be, to be turned into a +1 instead. So that works out really well for her. Traveling Cloak for her gives her +1 health during the overall battle. That's why she's got 19 on hers, as you can see at the top, instead of 18, which is standard for level 5 banner spear, whatever she's called. She's also got a Rose Gauntlet, which it's a helper thing, kind of like a potion. If any enemy within a range of 2 takes 2 damage, she can actually remove any negative conditions on that enemy and give them 3 healing. So it's going to buff them up as in response to whatever. And she gets to push the ally one, get them away from the trouble. So could potentially get her away from a double hit. Like if some guy gets hit twice, she goes, oh, wait, take away a condition, shove her back 1. Now the enemy's not going to be able to hit her because he can't move or he can't hit her again. So could potentially save her. But she has to be within a range of 2, so she has to be close. And then lastly, I've got Royce. Royce is, like I said, has the crude helmet. He's got 2 weapons, one that wounds, one's that poison. They're both one-handed. He's got a trap as well as a poison vial, same as his buddy Hadrian. He's also got a frenzy potion, extra 2 damage when he wants to pummel something. He's got armor that if the opponent has not yet drawn their attack modifiers, he can actually say disadvantage, make them draw double. You can't, if they've drawn any yet though, you cannot use it. And that's where I always make a mistake. I wait too long to make them go at disadvantage on the attack. Winged shoes allows him to jump, fly, slash, whatever for 1 round. Most of these are reusable. They have to be tapped, or they're like the potions are all 1 time per scenario. But some of the other weapons are tappable, so they untap when you take a long rest. And most likely for me, that means maybe once. I don't usually do long rests all that often. Beyond that, we have Tenya. She used her first 2 perks to give her the ability to summon right out the gate. She actually summoned a guy just to start the game. She can play one of her level 1 cards to perform a summon. That's 1 time. It's just at the beginning of a scenario, but it does cost her 2 health because this guy costs 2 health. So let's do that. Tenya's got a rough. She's only got 6 health points, and but her goal is to kind of keep creatures in front of her, preventing the bad guys from coming up and smacking her. So okay, that's everybody. I'm gonna go one more time. I'm gonna go ahead and read the scenario because, like I said, technical difficulties. And Cesar, being my bard, who saves my characters whenever they lose a scenario, he teleports them out of there so they don't get eaten for lunch. Sends them back to the outpost or outside of the scenario location so they have a chance to go again. So he's my magical explanation as to how your guys can completely be wiped out and still get to do it again later. Because otherwise the game has no explanation for that. It just says it happens, and therefore I'm saying my buddy Cesar here, the bard, is not only telling our story of our heroic feats, but he's also making sure that we, get a chance to have more heroic feats by getting us out before it's too late. He also tells you, he also is the narrator. So let's go. With a sturdy sled, now underfoot, and a team of dogs at the fore, we cut through the tundra with ease. We watch the distance for signs of our target, the ice speakers expelled from Snowscorn. As we go, squinting through the wind, for a long time there is nothing. Small eddies kick up here and there, whorls of white crystalline powder that rise and drift about in the wind, like flickering white shadows. It's not until after several hours of steady travel that a new sight appears. Crystal spikes, hundreds of them, materialize on the horizon like a field of icy quills shot up from the snow, and even from a distance we can tell they are huge. Many stand as tall as a full-grown pine tree, but they are far from natural. A number of algox gather around them, their hulking bodies unmistakable in this place, and we watch as the group performs a bizarre ceremony. 10 of them encircle a large empty spot in the snow and raise their open palms to the air. They pray, though we cannot hear the words, and then after a moment a brand new spike suddenly shoots from the ground before them, an immense crystalline pillar, conjured from the earth in an instant. Unfortunately, there's no way to be stealthy on a sled. As we draw closer, we're met by a line of tall, well-prepared ice speaker guards. "Intruders!" one of them shouts. "Protect the ice conduits!" They arrange themselves between us and the crystalline spikes. The ice speakers seem to draw energy from the conduits, as they call them, increasing the defenders' strength and ferocity. We came prepared to fight Algox, but we didn't expect that they'd have magical backup. We do realize we could try destroying those conduits. It would be tough, but it might remove their advantage over us. Whatever we do, we need to do it soon, before the tide of this battle turns against us. Now we're off. Tenya quickly responds by raising up a skeleton in front of her. That's that little guy. You probably can't see him because even though this camera is looking at it, it's looking at the big dudes blocking the way. So you can't see him. So you're going to have to look down and see that I've put a skeleton right there. So There we go. Let's get going. We've already picked all of their actions, I believe. I don't even know why I put that up there. In fact, although I am... Oh, no, that's a skeleton I just summoned. I did do Royce's abilities and Hadrian's. I have not picked Tenya's abilities for this round. Thinking I got to bring in another skeleton. Yep, I'm going to bring in another skeleton. Actually, I do like the Angry Spirits. But additionally, I think I'm going to put up my skeleton defenses. We will do that. That's one reason why I should probably pick something fast. It has to be slower than anybody else. Simply because I don't want my guy to die right out the gate. This protects them, kind of keeps them going. I could do an Unearthed Horror. He doesn't damage me, though. He's actually really good. I should probably bring in the Unearthed Horror right out the gate, man. He's a good one. Yeah, let's bring him in. No, let's go skeletons first. The reason is skeletons are recyclable. The Unearthed Horror is not recyclable, and I prefer to cast him in a later round, probably the next round. I mean, I don't want to wait too long, but because their cards, you lose the cards once they're lost cards. I call them lost cards. They're the ones that you only get to play them once, and then they're out, unless you have something that recycles cards. Okay, so I would love to do that, but at 80, that's kind of expensive. Do I have a way to get... Problem is, these summons are going to have trouble until I get rid of the shields on these things. Ooh, let's do this. Let's do that. That might be good. All right. All right, so I'll show you the cards I picked. I'm going to go with Exploding Corpse and Death in Life. So, oops, right there. So, basically, I'm taking the bottom half of Exploding Corpse. It's going to give me a 21, which is pretty fast. Problematically fast. No, actually, that might work. And then I'm also going to summon a skeleton here. So I'll have 2 more skeletons. I'll be down to 2 health. It's one of the problems with Tenya. She puts her life on the line for the team, man. So hopefully these guys aren't going to be coming over the top and smacking her. That would be a problem. We'll see how that goes. I could use the bottom half of that. No, not going to get distracted. Let's stick to it. All right, so we've picked her cards. 21. Now I got to pick their initiatives for what I want to do. If I let her go first, that might not be bad because I could actually still maneuver most of these guys even if I let her go first. All right, so we're going to go 21 for Tenya for mobility. And then we're going to go 32 for Hadrian. And then we're going to go... Royce sometimes just has to go later than them. He's going slow, so that's pretty much a given at this point. Oh, he's got it slow. It's 34. Might as well do 34. This will just give him a shot to go. We can maybe get our... With any luck, most of them will get a go first. 21, 32, 34. That's actually really fast. All right, first round underway. Unfortunately, the priests are going to beat everybody except Tenya. Which is good in a sense because I don't think she's planning to do much in the way of attacking. And all he's got is healing is for healing people. He's only going to heal his own guys, so most of them aren't even going to be hit by that time. To a point. I guess any damage my skeleton does is going to get nullified. Because he's going to heal everything at a range of 3, so I don't even know why I bother to attack. He's going to do 3 heal. He can move 2, but he's going to heal everybody within a range of 3 health points. So Skeleton's not going to do a thing. Skeleton doesn't know that, though. So Skeleton's going to move up. And he's going to just smack. He sees the radiation coming off of these pillars. And he's like, don't like the radiation. smacks on the radiating pillars. Skeletons, that's what he's thinking. And he thinks of it in a gruff voice. So, all right, so he's gonna try to hit. He normally can do 2 damage. He will not get any extra. He'll do 2 damage to the pillar, and then Tenya gets to do something, which is really going to be just a matter of. I'm not marking the pillar damage right now because he's going to heal it. I mean, it's kind of like, why bother? I'm going to put up another skeleton, which is going to knock Tenya down to 2 as she hovers around death already. And then she's going to put this guy. When the next enemy dies this round, all ally enemies adjacent to it take 2 damage. What's nice about that is that doesn't get affected by armor. So if I succeed in destroying any objects, or anything that's considered an enemy, all enemies adjacent to it will take 2 damage. So if I can get a good hit off on something, I can maybe hit him. So I'm moving that because I can. Because I'm going to say he went straight to there because he didn't like the radiating pillar. Okay, so now, I mean, ideally I'd hit that one because it would hit all the bad guys, but I don't know if I can hit that one. No, I guess I could leave him where he was, because her other skeleton comes into play, by the way, and since he moved away, we'll just put him there. So yeah, we'll stick with what it was. All right, so now he's done. Oh, he's got a skeleton. Let's add his shambling skeleton. And then we'll add another shambling skeleton. Oh, which one? Oh, 1 and 2. And those guys are done. He's done all his stuff. Do any of those? Oh, both of those skeletons are actually worth experience to him. So she gets to go 2 up on experience. And then she's done. Okay, so then this guy's going to move. I did 2 damage to the pillar. He gets to heal everything at range. It doesn't say that they can't be healed. I always think it's weird that you can heal an inanimate object. I mean, how does that work? What's he doing? Throwing some extra ice pack around it? I don't know what he's doing. It doesn't say that they can't be healed. It just says they're allies to those guys and enemies to me. And so whatever. I'm going to heal them because they're allies to those guys. And it says heal, which is usually his allies. So we'll say that that's healed. So I can't do anything about it. Again, any of the experts who decide to come around and tell me what I'm doing wrong, please do let me know about the 2 items I asked. One is whether or not my Vanguard can allow my summons to attack and not me, which is basically never attack an enemy that hasn't already attacked this round. My thought is the summons do whatever they want. As long as my guy doesn't do it, he don't care. And she doesn't attack anyway, so rarely attacks. And then the other one now, of course, can ice pillars be healed? If not, then I'm making this more difficult on myself, but I'd rather make it more difficult and not win than make it easy and find out later that I broke it. I played illegally. I don't want an asterisk. And a positive asterisk isn't bad. Negative one, not good. Okay, so yeah. That's all he did. Healed the one. No point in him moving. No one else was hurt. So that's all it is. Adrian's up. So Adrian, with his 32, is going to go ahead and do his first part, which is to move 2 and get 2 allies to move with him. So he's going to move right into this little pocket of bad guys right here. And then he's going to move Adrian 2. And he's going to pull this guy over and have him move 2. Okay, so what this does is it allows him to attack 3 guys. So he's done his move. That's out. And both his cards went to the top, at least for now. And so he can hit... Basically, he's hitting 4 guys, all the ones that would be in these 4 spots, as long as he's got allies, you know, positioned accordingly like he does. And then now both of his allies are going to get a blessing. So, because I'll show you what this card is. It's actually really cool. It's one of the better cards I have. This guy here, the top half, it says one of the 4 guys that you smack for 4 damage gets disarm, which is going to be good. And then the bottom half says each of the allies that's in position there to help you gets a blessing. Now, a blessing is to add a special card to those characters' decks. And I think there's some blessings in this deck. Royce does a lot of blessing and stuff too, so he's probably got a couple in his deck ready to be utilized. Just trying to keep things organized enough that I'm actually able to make things available to me. Nope, I guess I did not make any blessings available to me. Dang it. I usually try to keep some quick and accessible, but apparently not so much. Didn't do that this time. All right. That's what I was thinking. You just take some ice pack and paste it onto the side. But it's kind of a weird thing. How is he doing that at range? Does he throw... Oh, you pulled a chunk out of that ice pillar. Pulls up some ice, snow, packs it up into a nice snowball. Whoosh, right into the wound on the ice pillar and splat. It makes it nice and hard. Like, nice shot, dude. Yeah, well, you know, got to keep things up. Those Algox priests, you know, they're pretty tough. They're champion level snowball throwers. Okay, blessing. Dang gummit, this is not my blessings pack. This is the thing. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Blessings. Okay. All right. So who's got them? So we got Royce gets one. Royce gets. Let's put one with a sleeve in there. Royce gets one, and Tenya gets one. We'll put those aside in case I need more. So basically we take those and we shuffle them into the deck. So a blessing in this game is essentially just a critical hit. It's a ×2. So whatever your attack is gets an extra, and it gets to be doubled. So it's nice to have that in the deck. And of course when you summon, the summon shares your deck. So when he gets a blessing, it just goes into your deck. Which is nice because in theory that can come up for any of your characters. And which means he's probably going to have a pretty good shot of seeing that at some point. Once it comes up from the deck, it leaves the game. So until you get another blessing on you or get more blessings or whatever, you can add blessings to decks, but when you use them, they get pulled out. Now you do have a natural crit hit in your deck that's not a blessing. That's why they have they're kind of marked differently. Okay, so we're good with that. We've given them the blessings because that's what they get. They're just going to stand there now. And now he's going to go, or she's going to go ahead and smack some stuff. She's going to first, of course, attack the ice pillar because that's one of her things. First hit, ice pillar for 4 damage, hopefully. +0. So, okay, so first ice pillar, we'll call them, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 coming from the other side. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got that one down pretty good, but she can't attack the same thing twice. So now it gets a little interesting because these guys have some serious armor on them right now. They're all +3, and the priests have a natural +1. So that's +4. The only way I actually damage this priest right now is to get a plus of some kind. I can, however, stun her so she can't hit me, which is an option as well. Oh, you know what I should do? During your turn, perform poison at a range of 1. I guess it's just throw it on one of the characters. It's not hitting all of them. So let's throw... Who's the biggest one? Oh, yeah, that Algok's Guard is pretty huge. Yeah, let's throw it on the Algok's Guard. So I'm going to throw my poison on the Algok's Guard. So that'll put him as poisoned. Oops. Nope. Poison on the Algok's Guard. Where is he at? How do I... Wait. Oh, is this thing? Nope. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so poison. So what poison is it adds, I believe it adds 1 damage to all your attacks. Every time he gets hit, he gets an extra damage, assuming you do any damage at all. I am going to go ahead and use my it's tough because I'm really smacking everything down on these 3 guys, but I don't know what's in this other room. I could go in there and it's like, hello, and there's 10 times as many, and I will have used up everything of mine. But hey, sometimes it's better to go in ready than be beat up while you're going in. So I will try to stun. I will try to stun the priest right now. I'm going to use my hammer on him. So 4 damage for the priest. This at very least will keep him from attacking in the next round, so he can't surround anything. All right, so I'm going to add a shield to me. Can you see? Are my rollings being in the view of the screen? Probably not, huh? All right, let's put it over here. There we go. So I'm adding 1. I get a roll again. That's 1 shield to me, and that's only good until, next round. Add +1 for each ally adjacent to the target. There is no allies adjacent to the target, but I do still get +1. So right now it's 5. I will get 1 damage on him. And then I draw 1. Oh no, that wasn't a roller card. Never mind. Okay, so that's it. So I get 1 damage because I hit 5. I did 5 damage to a guy who has 4 armor. Because he's naturally got 1. And then the 3 pillars, which are all within a range of 4 of him, gave him 3 more. That's why I got to destroy those pillars. Okay, so he actually does take 1 though. So what number is he? He's number 2. Number 2 goes down 1 whole piece. I put the poison on the other guy. Oh, and he's stunned. Right? So, yeah, he gets that thing. Okay. So I believe that keeps him from attacking also. I don't know what the difference is. I forgot what the difference is between stun and I don't know where I put the reference card. Okay, so stun cannot perform any ability or use its trigger items. Okay, so disarm is cannot attack, but stun is like better. Can't do anything. Cannot perform abilities or use or use or trigger items. They got the text is broken on there. Cannot perform abilities or use or trigger items. Remove at end of next turn. At the end of next turn. So that character's next turn. Okay, so he's stunned. Now we can only hit 1 more guy. We're going to try to hit the other dude. He does not have natural armor, but he does still get 3 armor for those stupid pillars. So he's only going to get hit for 1, but he is disarmed. So he's going to get... Oh, he gets 2 damage because I also poisoned him. So it's 1, 2. And he's disarmed. Now at the end of their turns, are gonna that stuff's going to go away. But it's still better than nothing. It says that remove at the end of next turn. Is that my next turn or their next turn? I think it's their next turn. I think it's the end of their next turn. Even though it doesn't say their next turn, it just says next turn. But I'm pretty sure... Because that would be too powerful. I mean, he could be out for 2 turns, right? That wouldn't be right. I don't think that's right. I'm pretty sure it's the end of their turn. So they're only basically disabled for 1 turn. Okay, that's it for Hadrian. She has done her darndest to do as much damage as she could. She did the emboldening blow, which is a experience for her. And that's it. All right, next we got Royce. All right, Royce, what are you going to do, man? So Royce has the same kind of basic thing. What he does, he's going to do a quick jut around. He's going to try to take out, but he's got a movement of up to 4 because he's got 2 plus however many timers he's got. So right now he's got those 2. And he's going to go all the way around. 1, 2, 3. I'm only going to go 3 because I got to try to hit this pillar to knock it out. So he doesn't get any extra moves. So right now he is where he is. He's going to stay right there, and he's just going to smack away. First, he's going to try to hit the... he's going to try to hit the ice pillar for 2. Oh, wow, cool. All right, well, it's 1. He's only going to do 1 damage the first time, but he does get a new timer token. I forgot I put that ability in. That's a pretty cool one. That's going to give him... he's getting faster during his slowness. All right, so now we got attack number 2. It's 2 more damage again. He only did 1 the first time. But now we're going to double it for 4 damage. So that's 4 plus 1 is 5 damage, which is going to take out that pillar. Oops, nope. How do I... stop it. All right, so we're going to take out that pillar. All right, pillar number 1 is toast. So their armor has gone down. That's excellent. And now at the end of this turn, because I got this, that's a blessing, by the way. That goes away. But the blessings have this thing on the side. And now that was 2 turns. We have 1 more attack. So yeah, I am doing this stab them all. He's got 2, 2, 1. So this time, obviously, the only one left is this guy. He only does 1 damage with this, which means that guy's only got a 3 armor. I got to somehow do an extra 3 damage. What I will do, though, is does he have anything on him? He's stunned right now. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to use his poison. Or should I do wound? Let's do poison. Because this will at least do something. It's going to put this on him. So he will now be poisoned. Effects take place even if you don't do damage. So we're going to poison him. And we're going to go ahead and try to hit him. +1. So it's only 2 damage. So his armor will block the stuff, but he's poisoned. I think I have to actually, during your melee attack ability, add poison to 1 attack. Okay, so all I did was poison him anyway. It wouldn't have done any extra damage just yet. You know, and come to think of it, I think... Oh, did I? Oh, I didn't poison anyone else. I thought I did. Oh, I did. I used this thing. Oh, okay. So that's separate. That's not a... That's not part of an attack. Never mind. Okay, so we're good. I was just trying to make sure I didn't use something I wasn't supposed to, or do it out of order. Okay, so I didn't do anything to him, but I did except poison him, which will be good for when he starts taking damage, assuming he doesn't heal himself. But he can't use any of his abilities next time, so he can't heal himself again. So we'll see how that affects anything. I will need to shuffle his deck again. Oh no, I won't, because that blessing was not that wasn't an auto shuffle. My ×2, the one that's built in, creates an auto shuffle. Okay, so let's go on. So the Algox gets to go, but he has no ability. He has no weapon. He can't attack. He can move 3, but he dropped his weapon. He's got to pick it up. And he only gets to hit one guy, but he can't attack. So he's like, huh? Where's my weapon? And he goes to pick up his weapon. So he's done. All he had was move and attack. It's like, 1 second, I've got it. I must pick it up and fight back. Ice pillars don't actually attack. So that's the end of the round. Okay. Ready for a new round. We've come out the gates pretty strong. We got to take out more of these pillars, though, because they are causing us headaches. I'm not going to be able to keep stalling these guys from smashing on my head. So let's get these pillars out of the way. Hopefully they won't be trying to heal every round. That would suck. Because that guy healed 3 guys at a range of 3 for 3 health. No, at a range of 3, he healed at 3 health. I don't think he actually did 3 guys. Anyway, so let's go next. Everybody is stuck to their rule. He's nowhere near his 7, so he doesn't have to worry about that just yet. Hadrian hasn't killed anything. And never attack an enemy. Well, as long as she hasn't attacked anything. She hasn't attacked anything yet, so we're good. She probably should try to find some way to heal herself, though, at this moment. Where X is the number of your summons. Oh, she's got 2. She could actually heal herself. X plus 1, so that might be coming handy. Let's go ahead and do the heal on her. I wonder if I should summon again. I wonder if I should summon the angry spirits. I'll just have summons all over the place, and hopefully I can stay alive long enough to... Oh, an enemy did die. Oh, shoot. We did kill 1 guy, and all of his allies should take 2, which means I killed this pillar, which is... I had this ability up when the next enemy dies this round. All allies and enemies... Oops. That's me, too. I didn't know that. Hex suffered 2 damage. Oops. Hey, I did damage. My guys are pretty strong, so it might not be that bad. These 2 guys are pretty strong anyway. So they take damage, but so does that stupid Algox priest. So he actually was hurt by that. The poison doesn't do anything because it wasn't... Oh, I got to take off the stun on this guy, or the disarm. Priest hasn't gone yet because he went before Hadrian, so it won't go away until after his turn. Okay, so we're gonna... Do I want to protect my summons? I do, but I don't think I want to do it yet. Do I bring in the Unearthed Whore? Let's bring in the Unearthed Whore. It's time for the Unearthed Whore to join the battle. We're going to have a lot of summons in play. Hopefully that's good. And what's nice is he doesn't actually hurt herself doing that. So I can summon that and give myself like 4 health back. So that'll be good. Okay, so the cards I chose for Tenya. Unearthed Whore is her brand new level 2 card. Is this nice little dude, 6 health, does 3 damage. He's going to be a good one. Hopefully he'll stick around for a bit. And then I'm giving her this Flow of the River, which... Oh, no! I can't do that! That's healing myself. Ugh. Oh, man. Hmm. So, yeah. Hmm. I want to heal. I have to heal, so I have to pick a bottom attack. You're only allowed one top, one bottom. So I got to pick a different. I got to pick a bottom. All right, let's do this. We'll put up some health protectiveness for my summons. So that'd be 18 for Tanya. I'm gonna have her go fast because I want her to move fast. So Royce now can move pretty quick. He's got 3 actions where he can move at full speed, so that's gonna be helpful. Which means he'll actually be able to participate a little sooner. Even though that was a pretty quick participation, it's funny because for Blink Blade, he's supposed to be really fast, right? But he's rarely the fastest person on the table. Even when he moves fast, he's rarely the fastest because he doesn't have his speed. He's got a fast and slow action, and his slows are really slow, and his fasts are kind of. Hadrian is by far the fastest on the average. I think I'm going to go ahead and still trying to take out. It's going to be hard to take out that back pillar. So I think what I might do is put some pierce. I'm going to use my piercing attack here, which if I can manage it. Yeah, well, let's see. What has he got for? He doesn't. I don't have that many more assistance required abilities. I could try to get more wounds going. Wait, who did I give a wound to earlier? Oh, the priest. The priest does it. The priest has the wound. Oh, nobody has a wound. I didn't put wounds on anybody yet? Oh, I didn't put wounds on anybody. Well, I'll be darned. Okay, never mind. I don't have wounds on anybody yet. All right, well, let's go with the piercing attack. I'm going to pull out the air support. Get through that armor as best I can. And then I need to have... I can move some allies around, get them in position. Oh, wait a minute. Is that piercing attack at range? Oh, it's at range. Darn. That's not so good. I guess I can move me. What if... All right, let's do that. We're going to throw fire. We're going to throw an incendiary throw. We're going to throw something that explodes, and I'm going to throw it at the pillar and back, so that can possibly get wounds going. That'll help move things along. And then I'm going to summon my my bird. Yeah, that should be over here. Okay, so we're doing we're going to summon my trained falcon, and we're also going to do an incendiary throw. I'm going to throw something oily at the pillar that's on fire. and try to start everybody around there on fire and increase the melting rate of these pillars. We'll have them burn, you stinking things, burn. Okay. Now we're gonna have who else hasn't been picked? It looks like Hadrian or Royce needs his stuff. Royce also wants to do some smacking around. I don't want to do a double smack just yet. I can double time. Just I can go fast. So what's a good fast action? Twin strike's nice. Give me some XP. Double time's nice. That'll give me some XP also. It's basically the same thing. Double time and twin strike are basically the same thing. Yeah. I mean, they're exactly the same thing, except they just go in a different order. He gets to attack twice, then move, versus attack once, move, and attack again. One's a level 1, one's a level 2, but on the next 3 turns while fast, add piercing to all your attacks this round. Oh. Well, there you go. There's my action for the turn. Piercing it is. Do I actually get a move too? Oh, I actually get a move too. Give wind. I don't understand. Give wind. Huh. That's right. All right. Well, whatever. We're going to do that one. So I have that and I'm doing that. So we're going to go ahead with double time for the attack and double time for the attack with twin strike for the extra bonus at the bottom. We're going to go ahead and use the 22. I don't think he's reliant on any of his friends for this. So let's just do 22. That will burn one of his time tokens. So Royce is 22. Hadrian is 20? Man, these guys can... Hey, man, these guys are going to have... Oh, these guys are going to have a lot going on. Yeah. They're not dependent on each other this round, so let's just keep everybody moving fast. We might... 20, 22, and 18. Wow, those are some fast moves. So I got to put the 18 on top. So you usually put the 1 on top. That just shows what you're going for your speed. And he is going. Okay, so let's go round. Dude, and the angry hex, he's gonna move first. The priest moves first, even though all my guys are moving really fast. Oh my gosh, he's gonna go off on me. Oh wait, he can't use any abilities. What does that mean? Okay, so he's stunned. So he can move. But what does that mean? Does that mean he can't do any of what's an ability? I would think an ability is any attack. But it just says can't use abilities, and it doesn't say he can't attack. He can't use abilities or items. But abilities are basically anything on the hex, right? So he can't curse me. But does that mean he can still attack? Dang, see? I'm a little rusty. I don't remember if I ever had this situation where I don't know the last time I actually stunned somebody. I always thought stun was basically they can't do anything. But maybe he can do a generic attack. Just, okay, I can't use any of my abilities, but I can do a generic attack would just be he hits. It doesn't say he can't, does it say he can't move too? Stun. Cannot perform abilities or use or trigger items. That's it. Abilities. What are I guess I have to know what abilities are. Let's see if it goes as far as to actually just be nice and tell you abilities are, because these are ability cards. That's what all those things are. Is what he's gonna do. There's abilities. Ability card monster. So that means it says he's got a 2 attack, but that's an ability. I don't know. I don't know if there's a generic attack. I'm gonna go look at stun. I should probably just look at stun. That would probably be more helpful. 24, 28, 29. Flying move, teleport, attack. Jump. Move. If an ability that gives a figure X. Attack is a negative ability. Attack is a negative targeted ability. See, it says ability, so that would be no stun. If he's stunned, he can't do it, right? I mean, it does say attack is an ability. An attack is a single. Attack action is any action that contains at least one attack ability. See, they're all abilities. It's attack ability. So yeah, I'm saying he can't do squat. All he can do is move. Basically, is all I'm thinking. Which is weird. He's stunned. I can't do anything, but I'm gonna go ahead and move. It does not say he can't move. Of course, the card is an ability, and the ability says he moves. So I could be wrong. No, move is an ability. Move X is an ability that gives a figure X movement points. So yeah, he doesn't have that either. So I'm going to look up stun just to see if there's anything you can do during stun. By curse, shuffle icon, sorting icon, attack, timing of effects, pierce, advantage and disadvantage, attack effects, some attack abilities, some effects, modifying attack stack. Apply for those effects. Character. It's funny. The word stun is not on these pages. It just says stun. Mentions those pages. Here we go. It's got to be on this page. Stun. The figure cannot perform any abilities or use triggers, but bonuses previously gained are still active. Stun is removed at the end of the figures. At the start of the round, stunned characters still must select 2 cards to play or declare, but the cards will be discarded with no effect. Long rest. Oh, okay. So like if you have a healing effect going on or something else, stun will still work, or those will still work. But basically, no, he is totally disabled. Stun is done. So sorry, dude, not doing anything. But the other guy can do something, and he can move 3, and he can smack stuff around if he so chooses. Probably going to move to where he does the most harm, which I would imagine would be something like there, because he doesn't have, oh, he does have range. Oh, he has a range of 3, so he really only has to move into position. So if he's there, can he hit 3 guys? 1, 2, 3. Wait, range of 3. He can hit 2 guys at a range of 3. So he's probably going to hit the 2 closest guys, which would be Adrian and this skeleton, and he does 2 damage and curse. So both of them are going to get a curse in their deck, which is Adrian and Tenya. Tenya's going to have all kinds of variety of cards in her deck. Adrian gets one. We'll have to shuffle those up. All right, so he's going to, that's the guy highest up on the list appears to be Tenya. So the skeleton will get the first smack for 2 damage. Now, yeah. -1. Skeleton will take 1 damage along with his curse. I'm going to let... well, nope. It says the next 3 sources of damage to you. Oh, to me. Oh, okay. So that doesn't even... Oh, no. That's not even in play. I put the skeleton up. Never mind. These bottom halves don't count. Okay, so he takes 1 damage. I need some damage tokens for my skeletons. Actually, the damage tokens for skeletons are over here. Which one is he? It's number 1. Okay. And then he's going to shoot at Tenya for another one. Tenya has a shield going from last round because it goes away at the end of her next turn. So, which I put aside, but it's over here. And, oh wait, no, I think it goes away at the end of that round. No, never mind, she doesn't have a shield. I forgot, that doesn't last until the end of her turn. I think it lasts until the end of the round. Oh, shoot, I'm pulling. I haven't even shuffled that deck. Pulling the wrong guy. Let's do 2 plus 1. Oh, she takes 3 damage. Bummer. And this curse. And shuffling in that curse that she got. I wonder if that means I should probably have to put all my cards back in. I don't know if you shuffle everything back in or just the ones that are currently available. Probably not. All right, so yeah, so he's done 3 damage for Adrian. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, God. I meant to click the priest. Yeah, he was stunned. He didn't move. The other guy did. All right, we're on to the Tenya. Tenya. All right. Now they get a move, so they're going to move. I guess he's going to move up and try to smack the Algok's guard because it's the closest guy, and that's what they do. They go for the closest guy. So skeleton. Zero. Gets an extra 0. That's from last round. So he does 2 damage to the Algok's guard minus... Oh, but he doesn't do anything because this Algok's guard has 2 shields still with the stupid ice pillars. Oh, no. The first one is 1. He goes first. So that's not the Algok's guard. That's 2 to the ice pillar, which is number 3, I believe. Okay, so the ice pillar has that. The other one is going for the Algok's guard right now because he's number 2. Number 2 has to go next. Times 2. Wow, nice job, skeleton. That's the blessing that she had in her deck, so that's gone. That's 4 damage minus 2 for the ice pillars. So it's 2 damage on him. Dude, he's a 17 health. Oh, this guy's going to take some time. Oh, and he's poisoned, so it's going to be 3. 1, 2, 3. So the poison will make that worse. Okay, so that's something. But boy, he's a big boy. And he's going to have his weapon back this round. And he hits hard. Look at it. 5 damage. He's going to come in with a club going for the knockout. And I don't really... Oh, I do have the ability to stop it. And he has to attack the skeleton. So that's a good thing. Now, the skeletons have gone. Now it's her turn. She's going to go ahead and... she's not doing an extra summon, so she's going to heal herself X plus 1, where X is the number of her summon. So it's 2, 3. She gets to go up 3. So she's a little better in health. 1, 2, 3. That goes away. And then on the next 3 sources of damage to one of your summons, negate the damage. Sorry, dude. You're not going to get a smack on my summons. Which is cool, because they're going to act like human shields now, because that guy has to attack the summon first, because he's higher in the initiative order, and he's just as close. So, okay, so this guy is 1. And this guy is 2. And then these things are my little tokens for when I actually have that stuff going. All right. So Tenya is done. She's done her summon. The skeletons have gone. Everybody's happy. They're all done. All right. So Adrian is up. Adrian has her 2 actions, which are a piercing attack, incendiary throw. Let's go ahead and, well, we don't have to summon the guy yet because he's not going to do anything yet. So we're going to go ahead and throw an incendiary throw. I guess that gives fire, which I think is that one. Nope. Nope, that's not fire. Oh, duh, the one that looks like a fire. All right, so incendiary throw. Oh, so he's going to throw, she's going to throw the incendiary throw at him. Okay, so if you do a range attack at a close guy, it's disadvantage. But if you do a range attack at somebody who's ranged, it's not. And I don't believe anybody near you has anything to do with it. So they can't change. You're not going to have a range disadvantage if you're not hitting the guys in front of you. Basically, you just can't get it up. But if I'm going to throw it over their head, and I'm going to hit the ice back there with a nice oily flaming ball of whatever and try to melt that pillar a little bit. So it's 1 damage on the pillar, 2 damage on the pillar. So that's the second pillar. And then all the guys, if the target suffered damage, the guys next to him all suffer damage or get a wound. So target and all enemies take a wound. So this guy is going to be wounded. I guess they get a 99. So at the end of the round, they'll take 1 damage. And this guy is also going to be wounded. And number 6 here, also going to be wounded. His stun is going to be gone, though. And his, oh, he doesn't have that on him anymore, so. Okay, so Adrian has incendiary thrown, and he's going to summon in her trained falcon to come and help for later. And we'll put that in play, trained falcon. And he's done. Okay, so Royce is up. All right, Royce, double time and twin strike. This is the one that he's got. Now the wounds are where we're hoping things will kind of accelerate here slightly. Hopefully he can take someone down. He's got a double shot of actions right now. We're going to go with all of his actions right now. He's going to add 2 piercing to all of his attacks this round as part of his speedy thing. He's also going to incorporate wind, which I don't think does anything for anybody at this point. But he is doing the bottom half of twin strike. I don't know, best way to show you that. That's this guy right here. My camera's not great. Once I get a document camera, hopefully it'll be better, but one of these days. Basically all it says is add 2 piercing to all your attacks this round. And that's really all. It does do 3 movements, so I will move. I'm going to move in a little bit closer to this area. So right now, the priest has a +3 shield. So piercing right now, it's going to be -1. Unless I go after the pillar. But with the piercing, I'm almost tempted just to go straight for the priest. He's wounded already. So he's going to lose 1. He's at 6. Is he poisoned? Oh, he's poisoned too. Huh. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just try to smack him. All right, so let's go ahead and 3 damage on him. -2, well, -1, because the piercing will cancel out the pillars. And then he's going to basically have 2 damage plus 0. plus 1 for the poison. So it's 3 damage to bring him down. 1, 2, 3. Now, he's got one more attack left. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my Frenzy Potion. During your turn, perform 2 damage attack. Just, I'm doing an extra attack on him, basically. It's 1 attack, 2 damage, nothing extra. But it's 1 damage plus the poison. That's 2 damage on the attack, which is going to put him at 1, which means he'll die before he ever gets to move again. Which also means I get to use my other attack on the Ice Pillar. So this is gone. So that's gone. But I do have these for later. And so my last attack is 2 damage onto the Ice Pillar, which is a carry through. On your next attack, I get plus 2 more damage. Nice. Oh, wait, was that an attack or was that just 2 damage? Oh, no, it was an attack. Okay. Oh, I guess it's the same. Never mind, it's just 2 damage. Okay. So a roll plus 1. So this I got to save for later. Doesn't do anything right now, but it will give me plus 2 on my next attack. But I am getting plus 1. So it's 2 plus 1 is 3. The Ice Pillar doesn't have anything extra on it, but it is 3 for Ice Pillar number 2. Ice Pillar number 2 is getting pretty down. Almost going to be out of play, but unfortunately, it still will be around unless I figure out a way to kill it before then. That's gone. That goes over there. Everything. I don't have anything I have to shuffle in. No end-arounders. I don't think any of that stuff gave experience because I got to be careful with that. Did not. Oh, that one did. That one ends with a 2 movement and an XP. So Royce is getting an XP. I can move 2. You know what? I'm going to go ahead. Oh. And I'm using up all my stuff. I'm going to go ahead and use my winged shoes. And let's put them out of play. I don't know how many. I think you only get 1 item back when you do a long rest, too. I don't know if you get all of them. I'll have to look. If I get them all back, that'd be nice. All the ones that you can get back. Not everything comes back. Some of them are out. But I'm going to have him move there for his 2 movement. And he got his XP. Okay, so that's done. Anything else I did? Oh. Yeah, his stab them all got him an XP also. Whoops. I should have him at 2. And he did the move thing that didn't give him anything. And that one didn't give him any. Oh, I didn't use that one. Okay. Alright. Just making sure I'm not missing stuff. Like the bird. The bird, the bird. The bird is a word. He actually sits up here. Got to organize a little bit. The bird is sitting up there because he is still in play. And he's an XP for Hadrian. Adrian. Oh, Hadrian. Adrian. Oh, she's Adrian. The book guy is Hadrian. I got him backwards. I thought that was right. Oh, Hadrian is the book guy. Never mind. She's Adrian. Adrian. All right. Haven't done that one. That doesn't do anything. Just trying to make sure I've given myself the experience. Yeah. All right, we're good. 2 is right. And she's got 2 as well. Hasn't moved along on that track at all. And none of this stuff gives her XP. Nope. Nope. And nope. That one wasn't played. All right, next round. Oh, wait. Royce did his thing. Oh, wait, we still got one more guy to go. Oh, yeah, he gets to pummel somebody. Oh, I forgot about the pummel-lots. All right, so he gets to move 4, hit something for 5. He doesn't need to move. He's right there already. The highest guy in the initiative order would be the skeleton. So he's going to take his big old axe that he picked up off the ground after last time and whack. And the skeleton just takes this headbutt just crumbles down. But all of a sudden, he just assembles right back in front of him. And he's back. The skeleton just kind of crunch, rises right back in front, and is still sitting there as though he never took any damage, though he still has that original break from earlier. Actually, that's number 2, so he doesn't have a break from earlier. He has no damage. Okay, so yeah, and that gives Tenya an XP because she has a going her on the next 3 sources of damage to one of your summons, negate the damage. And so I just counted it off 1, gave her an XP, and we're on to the next round. So his big pummeling smash accomplished nothing. He's like, huh? I got back up. Stupid invaders bringing your invincible bone creatures with you. All right, you're done, dude. Get out of my face. Pillar here, taking 1 damage. And he's done. And then this guy. Oh yeah, that guy takes a wound also because he was wounded. No, but it doesn't take it from poison. I think it's only from attacks. So that's done. So everybody's done. We got him down to 13, but boy, he is a big boy. We're gonna have to pummel him some serious pummeling. All right, so as we continue to cruise along with our mass of characters. I haven't killed any bad guys. I don't think the pillars drop treasure, so I can't. It doesn't count for loot. They don't drop anything. I think I looked before, or somebody told me. Either way, I heard you can't do it. So, on to the next. Tenya, what are you doing this round, girl? What are you going to summon up? What are you going to summon up on this round? Are you going to summon? Or are you going to... man, we got to punch through these guys. This is taking a long time. This is turn number 3? Yikes. All right. It says turn number 3. Right there. Draw 3. Okay. I think we need another skeleton, or another summon. He doesn't hurt you, so I'm going to bring him in. I'm going to have so many guys in play. And then anybody who hasn't acted. So I could basically go last and guarantee. So she's able to still hit. Never attack an enemy that has already acted in the round. Oh, so I need to go really fast if I want to hit somebody. Huh. All right, maybe not. All of your summons attacks are unaffected by... That's not going to matter. On the next death of one of your summons, due to damage from an attack, the attacker suffers 2 damage. That won't happen. Huh. Grant one of your summons 3 movement. None of these are terribly great. I mean, I can move. I suppose that's a thing. I try to get... Because she's going to have to move eventually, right? To go through the doors. I don't know if I want to heal. I mean, she's only at 5. I mean, it's not like I can go past 5, 6. And if I'm going to do a summon again, I should probably just move. Yeah, let's do Decaying Will, and we'll just move. Get myself into a... Oh, wait. Yeah. I'm just not going to use the ability. I'm just going to use a natural movement. All right. All right, she's done. Let's get Adrian rolling here. Oops, these are Royce's cards. Adrian's cards. All right, so for Adrian, she's still got... We still have to figure out how to finish off these pillars. One of them is going to die at the end of the round, but I'd rather just kill it so that any damage we do actually is not helped by those stupid things. And we haven't done a ton of damage to the third pillar either. If I move quick enough, I can move an ally over so they can take more shots at the pillars. Get 3 allies within 4/2 movement. Yeah. Am I gonna move? Do I have any allies that can move further than that? Yeah. All right, let's do that one, I guess. And then I'll throw a javelin at one. I just need a close-up hit. I think right now it's just, wind is available. Let's do that. Okay, so we're going to do this round for Adrian will be deflecting maneuver, which I'm actually going to use for the advantage attack because I have the wind currently usable. And then we're going to have pinning charge, but I'm using it for the moving 2 allies, getting them in position to make their attacks. I am, of course, going to do the 17, which means I'll be faster than anybody on the table. Well, maybe. Those priests move pretty fast as well, but we'll see how that goes. 15 and 46. She wants to go as fast as she can, but she's not attacking anybody, so it doesn't matter. So 46 and 15. And then Royce. All right, Royce, come on. We got to punch through these guys, man. They are causing us pain and agony. What do you got, Royce? We can do cascading reaction, but that's going to use up... that's going to be a lost card. We don't want to do too many lost cards. You know what? I think I'm going to go with... I might just go slow and do a temporal displacement. I could do borrow time. Gives me 6 actions of doing other nasty stuff to these guys. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. It's dangerous to put lost cards into play on the first round. First round is to me going through all your cards once. That's a round. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. We'll do. Yeah, we're gonna go with borrowed time, and we are actually gonna go. Man, this is actually a pretty fast action, regardless. And I want to go slow. All right, we'll go slow. We're going to go slow. Charge him up. And then we are going to do the 32, I guess. 32 is the fastest of these slows. Should probably be good enough. Royce, 32. All right. Round is underway. Freaking priests. Oh, and look. The big bad, 5 damage and poison, and he gains a shield. we got to crush this guy, man. This guy's annoying. It's really freaking hard. All right, so my bird gets to go. Based on rules, you got to go to the closest guy possible, and unfortunately, the bird is going to go right up to this guy. And he's not going to do much because, unfortunately, this stupid jerk has all that armor. He's got 3 armor. My bird is not going to be able to punch through it. I was hoping I could get, well, I mean, not to say it's impossible for him to punch through it. It's just going to be really hard. So he's going to try to hit the priest for 2. Right now he's even. No, it's 3. He needs to get a +2 of some kind. Oh, well, there you go. Add +1 for each ally adjacent to the target. So that's 1 plus the 1 here. That's 2. He got +2. He gets to do 1 damage. Hey, I'll take it. 1 whole damage on the priest. Oh, that's the one that's wounded. He's actually killed him. Good job. My falcon killed a dude. Nice job. Oh, and he gets +1 on the poison. Oh no, he had him worked, man. That guy was toast. That priest was no match for the falcon. Falcon came down and took out an eye and ran off and ate it for lunch. Okay. Okay, a little morbid. Whatever. So we're going to go ahead and have... now Adrian gets to go. Adrian gets to do her thing now that her summon has done his thing. By the way, I am doing that, and I believe she gets credit for the kill if it's her summon. So that's one whole summon. I don't know. How do I keep track of that? How do I keep track of how many kills she's got? Let's just put this sadist thing over here, and we will put that right there. We'll put some damages on it. So she's killed one summon, or one creature, thanks to her summon. All right, so now she gets to try to kill this Algox or kill the pillar, but the Algox is bad news. So might be best for me to do what I can to hurt the Algox. Well, I don't really have anything extra. All I've got is grant 3 allies within a range of 4 2 movement. I am actually... I'm going to... I'm going to move my bird over to this ice pillar over here. And then... How far away can they have to be? A range of 4. 3 allies, range of 4. Oh, okay. I'm going to actually move her to, so she can start moving towards the exit. And I'm going to move her other pet down here, so we got a shot at another guy hitting a pillar. And in the meantime, that's all those guys. All right, so she's going to get, because I'm going to use up the wind right now, the wind power, she's going to get advantage and extra XP, so she's going to get an XP for this. And it's 1 damage extra, so it's 3 damage on the guy with basically 2 shields. And so it's 1 damage plus whatever she manages to pull off on this attack. She doesn't have anything from... No. Okay. I always forget to leave those cards out. Okay, so we're going to go... Okay, so she gets basically 1 damage after all the shields. But she gets advantage, so she's going to get 2 shots here. So that's +1. Then a roll... Oh, well, and this is advantage. But she doesn't get it... With advantage, I understand, is you only get... The rolls don't count. You ignore those on advantage. So she's either +1 or she heals herself 1. That's it. Right now, she is doing 3 damage. So I'm either doing 4 damage minus 2. 2 damage. I'm going to do the 2 damage, which will be 2 damage. +1 for the poison. 1, 2, 3. And his shield doesn't count yet because it's not his turn. That enacts on his turn. I don't think the shield counts yet. I'm pretty sure it doesn't count yet because he hasn't had his chance to enact it. So I basically gave up on the... I don't get the one health because that was my advantage roll. And I chose to go with the other way. You get to pick which one you want. I could have went with that one thinking it was better, but... I'm not too badly hurt right now, but this guy's probably going to squish something like my head. So that could be a problem. That's it for Adrian and her pet. Okay, so now he gets to go. He has no movement, doesn't have to move. And the guy highest in the roll is the bird. Can't hit the bird because he's away from him because he's not the closest. So of the closest guys, highest in initiative order is Adrian. He gets to do 5 damage. he's going to poison Adrian. This is going to hurt. Now, the poison won't work yet. He's just poisoning her now. So next hits. It doesn't affect the current hit. It only affects future hits. So he will gain a shield, so it's going to be even harder to hurt him until for the rest of the round. He will take a poison, or a wound, I'm sorry, because he's wounded. And then he's going to smack on Adrian's head. She has no extra anything going at the moment. Oh, wait, nope, she does. She has, the attack she just did has this. All attacks targeting her this round get disadvantage. So there you go. That's going to be, basically, that could be the saving grace for her right now. So she's going to roll. He's going to do 5 damage. He comes down with his big old axe on Hadrian's head for either -1 or -1. Because of her helmet, the ×2 turns into -1. So, or no, +1. So it's either going to -1 or +1. The ×2 would turn into +1. So we'll take the -1, obviously. That's the disadvantage part. So -1 off of a 4 damage hit. Ouch. Is still off of a 5 damage hit is 4 damage. So she's taking 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Poison will take effect next time she's hit. Unless she does something to get rid of it. There's only one of those guys. All right, so the other priest gets to go. Oh, no! I hate you, other priest. Ah! I hate you, other priest. Ah! Gosh dang you. All right, so he's going to heal 3. He heals, oh no, I guess he heals 1 guy at a range of 3 for 3 health. So he's basically going to make him healthier. But poison blocks healing, but it gets rid of the poison. So, and it also gets rid of all the other stuff. So no more wound, no more poison, but that's it. So he didn't get any extra health because healing gets rid of all conditions, and +3 unless it's poison. Poison prevents the heal. So it's kind of like it cancels it out. Poison's a pretty good attack. He only gets to do it for 1 guy because it's a range of 3, but still, 1 guy still 3 health after all. What if it wasn't for the poison? That would have really sucked. And that's it for him. Now Royce is up. Now Royce has got to try and kill some freaking pillars if he can. What do you got going, Royce? Borrowed time. We're going to put borrowed time up. So this is every time he moves slow for the next 6 rounds. So the next 6 times he moves slow, he gets to ignore the slow effect. So this guy, the attack he's going to do is this bottom one. It's 3 damage. -1 for the slow effect, but we're ignoring that. So he gets to do 3 extra, or 3 damage. Plus, he's got a 2 damage from last time. On your next attack, discard this card to add 2 damage. So basically he's going to do 5 damage. Obviously we want to hit something that's going to be affected by the 5 damage the most. The ice pillar, number 2 ice pillar is the back one. That's going to die anyway. He can't move right now, so he can't hit the other ice pillar. Unfortunately, it's only 3 damage to the priest. So we get 3 damage. He's -3. Oh, he's doing 5 damage. -3 because he's got 3 armor. Oh, God, I hate you. So he's doing 2 damage. Plus whatever he gets on the roll of the card. So 2 damage. That's all I'm doing to the priest. It's the only thing that's truly going to make any sense. So I have to do that one. Oh, check that out. 2 times 2. 4 damage on the priest. Oh, actually, my damage is 10 because I took stuff away early, but that's not the way you're supposed to do it. You take the full damage and then all the other stuff absorbs it. So it's actually 10 damage I'm doing to this guy. I'm doing my 3 damage plus my 2 damage times 2 is 5, 10 damage. 10 damage and then minus 3 shields, so it's 7 damage. And I think that's it. 7 damage, but do I want to use any of my weapons? Am I using any of my weapons with that? I could throw in a wound. Man, 7 damage. That's he's not going again this turn. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. 7 damage on him. We're gonna save the the other stuff for now. So we're gonna go 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Nice shot, Royce, man. Kicked his butt. I mean, didn't kill him, but he wounded him bad. Okay, so that's the end of Royce. Royce is done because he did his thing. Oh, he does have to mark his thingamabobber up here. Oh, and he gets to pierce something. He gets to pin somebody. I don't know that none of these guys are immune to being pinned. Anybody at a range of up to 3. I guess I can. I guess I pin the.
Should we get pizza today?
Pizza? No, probably not.
I think I did a little bit better on the mile today, but not.
Oh, Runkeeper. Install Runkeeper on your phone. It'll help. And when you go, you hit start, and it'll keep track of your pace and stuff. It'll help you kind of know how you're doing, and it's a good app. In fact, all your workouts, just use Runkeeper. It'll do all the kind of workouts you want to do. And eventually, you can start getting devices that'll help with that. Like, I believe Runkeeper you can connect to my cadence sensor if you want to use my bike, and it'll tell you how fast you're going, how far you've gone. I also believe you can if you.
Is it like the standstill bike? Do you use that?
I use it all the time. I was using it this morning. You can, if you want to do something different. In fact, you should mix things up every now and then. Do 3 miles on the bike. It's about the same as 1 mile running. It'll probably take it takes about the same amount of time.
Maybe.
Yeah, you want 2 miles might be a little closer depending on how slow you go, but like I say, make sure you use.
Like a thing that keeps track of how far you've gone.
That's what I'm saying. Use Runkeeper. It'll connect to my cadence sensor, and it should be able to set that up. You know, give yourself a little extra time for setting it up, or maybe when you're not working out, come out here, set it up, so when you are ready, you know, you can just turn it on and it'll go. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, back to task. Royce did his thing. He can pin somebody. I don't know who to pin, really. I mean, I guess I'll pin the Algox guard. I don't know if it's gonna matter. Maybe if I don't want to get hit anymore, I can run away. I don't know. Something. Hit and run and make him stay there. I don't know. All right, so who's next? Royce is done. Tenya is up. All right, so both her skeletons are going to go. They don't like I said, they have this thing against the raid. You know, actually, that's not right. I didn't think about it. They have to take the guys highest in order on the initiative. They function just like monsters. So it's the closest guys, and then anybody who's in the same distance, they attack highest initiative order. So really, dang, I can't even focus on who I want to. This guy has to attack this guy. So, but number 1 will attack the pillar because it's the closest thing. So we'll have the pillar take a shot at -1. So 1 damage for the pillar. Not great. And then the other skeleton has to attack the Algox guard. Again with this stupid 2 armor class. So basically he's at 0 right now. 0 -2. So nothing. So much for the skeletons. They didn't do squat. However, can I do you mark these guys? No, I guess you can't really mark them as done. All right, so I'm going to call in the Unearthed Whore, which being played today by Mummy, getting played by a mummy. The Unearthed Whore will go right here. Why not? And he's pretty big. He's got 6 health. He does 3 damage. He brings in the leaves. I don't know how good that's going to do me. I don't have anything with leaf on it. I don't think they do either. And then all of my... Oh, I was just going to move. That's right. Um, Actually, I'm going to move first so that I can go like this. I want her to have a shield between... Oh, but then that stupid Algox guy. All right, never mind. I don't want her to have a shield. I hope he doesn't decide to go after her. He shouldn't, because distance-wise, this guy's just as close, and they're higher up in the initiative order. Um, so, and besides, that Algox guy is in bad shape. He's close to toast. All right, so Tenya's done. We've moved. Everybody's done their thing. I just had her do a regular move. I didn't use the bottom half. I just used the normal. If you don't use the card, you get 2 movement, that little thing there. So, all right, so this pillar blows up. This should make the next round a little easier. 1 less shield in the world. So now they both. He has armor 2. He has armor 1, but they are not happy campers. How come that didn't go away? Oh well, next round. I don't know. It didn't. The other one went away when I used it. Maybe it'll take it off on the next round. Okay, so I think there are 2 more of those pillars in the next round, because I only put 3 down, and the game said there's 5 in this scenario. It has a little 5 next to the pillars, so there must be 2 more pillars in the next room. Oh god, pillars are a pain. They really slow things down, man. All right, let's go ahead and see where we go. We got to kill these things. Oh, plus Adrian's got poison on her. And she can't heal. I guess I could have used her healing potion on her, but that would have just got rid of... Now I can rest. I won't be able to heal, but it would get rid of the poison if I do a long rest, and I can get items back, or at least 1 item. I only have 1 item that I can get back. Can't get the other one. Now, how many cards have I got left? 3. No. Let's tough it out. Let's tough it out for another round. Maybe I can heal with some other ability. Let's see. Tanya does have healing abilities that can work with her allies. She has more healing for other people than herself. One ally at a range of 3. Well, there you go. Felt remedy. Now these guys are getting pretty low. If we can, now we got rid of, it's going to get easier to hit these guys now that they're getting weaker, but I probably should not summon anymore. Oh, I didn't give my unearth, I didn't give my, I give Tanya her unearthed horror experience. And she needs it because that card is going to be long gone. All allies at a range of 2. Get 1 blessing and 4 health. Oh, that's really good. But I don't know if she can reach all of her allies. If I want to do that action, I have to move really fast. Because if it's enemy that has already acted. So I got to beat the movement of other characters if I want to do one of these. So if I do that one, I can maybe do this one. If nothing else, I can hit the ice pillar. I don't know why I want to curse the ice pillar, but it goes in the monster deck. If you curse the ice pillar, the monster deck gets the curse, right? Can you not curse a... It doesn't say you can't curse them, according to this anyway. Oh wait, no, it does say you can't curse him. Curse is not on the list of things. Guess I was wrong. You can't curse him. All right. Well, if I want to curse something, I'll have to be one of the other guys. But that would mess. Well, we'll see. We'll see if 30 is low enough to go first. Because I don't really have. I mean, granting a summon movement of 3. It's not particularly great. So do his summons count as allies? He could bless himself by 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 using approach oblivion on his allies. He could heal his summons and bless himself because they go into his deck. That would be kind of funny. I mean, because he has one skeleton that's wounded. He'd heal him, get the blessing. I don't know. I mean, unless skeletons can't be healed, I think they can. I don't see why they wouldn't. There's no rule in this game that says you can't heal stuff. Skeletons can't really be healed with normal healing in D&D, but this is not D&D. There you go. All right, so that's Tenya. Now I have another range attack, which means I have to move away. Oh, he's pinned. I could move away, shoot him. Oh, with advantage, actually. Let's do that. We'll give myself an 18 movement. Or 18 reaction time. He's got one card left for the next round. And then we're going to go ahead and... Oh, that's gone too. Let's get all the cards organized here. Put away. Oh, and he got his ×2, so that's got to be shuffled in. Okay. All right, Royce, what do you got? Oh, that's supposed to, that's gone too. Gotta put that back in there. It's the card he used that gave him +2 on his attack last time. Gotta take that out. I haven't gotten into the next room. This is why I did it in 2-hour increments. I figured, well, I could take a break between sessions. So for me, a session is kind of like one room. And then I'll do another room. We'll set up the room, get things going, and then we'll get prepared for next time. It might be later today or maybe even after I take a little break, but I got to take a little break so I don't go nuts. All right, so we have cascading reaction, make it count. He's got to hit some stuff. He's running out of hit some stuff cards. I mean, other than standard straight up attacks. I don't know if I want to. He only needs to hit that thing for 2. He's got... I wonder if I should just go slow again. If I go slow, I can charge up even more. It'll be nice to have a lot of charge going for the next room. I'm not feeling rushed really. These guys, I'm doing okay against them. I don't see a lot of reason to go super fast right now. All items are... That would be all these guys taking 1 damage. It does hurt me though. Not that he's taking that much damage, but... Who's hurt bad? Anybody? The only one hurt bad is Adrian, really. And she's already going to do. I need to hit something. Think that Algok's priest has to die. Too many risks of him trying to heal stuff. I've got to hit that other dude too, but I think I got to take out the Algok's priest. So I am going to go ahead and just do... let's do 2 cards. I might just do a standard attack damage on the top. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this bottom attack. So if I do him slow, 42 is the best he can do. So go 42 for Royce. And didn't I do Tenya already? Oh, I did do Tenya. So Tenya. Wait. Yeah. Tenya was 30. I just didn't put her thing on. And then this card is for later. So all my guys are going to have to take a rest, or at least a short rest on the next round. Oh, you doodlehead. Of course the priest is last, but he gets to go first. Oh, all he's doing is putting up a shield. Oh, and he's doing the retaliate. That means 2 damage to anybody who hits him. Oh, what a jerk. He knew he couldn't move, so he just prepped himself to smack somebody in the face. Now, is retaliate against range too? I mean, how can he do that? He doesn't have range. It'd have to be against melee attack, right? Does retaliate work on any attack? How does he do that if he's only got an axe? I would think retaliate wouldn't work, but I don't know. Because I'm going to move away from him and shoot him at range. Attackers suffer X damage. Just says attacker suffers X damage. I don't know. What's he going to do? He must throw his axe at anybody who's at a distance. That's stupid. Did I mention how stupid that is? Because that's stupid. He can't hit me from range. He's not even allowed. That means he's going to kill everything that attacks him this round. All my little guys. And he put on a shield. It's like the game knows. It's like you would think that it's, that this is random. But all too often, it's like the creature actually has its own brain. What the heck? That's not allowed. They're not allowed to have their own brain. That's just stupid. So he doesn't do nothing except give himself armor and to retaliate. Just sits there and waits. He says, I dare you. He should be wounded. Well, he was wounded and poisoned at one time, but so he's just going to sit there and say, I dare you to hit me. And so whoever hits him just takes 2 damage. That is spectacular. All right, so... And he's highest in the initiative order, which means he has to be attacked. Anybody who wants to attack has to attack him. So that means my bird is going to fly up to him and his 2 armor and try to hit him. Wait, can I do... After an ally within range who suffers damage and attack, remove all negative conditions from the ally and then perform... That's not going to matter. He's got like 1 hit point, so he's going to die. But he gets to try to hit him. So he's doing... currently he's doing 2 damage plus 1, 3 damage. He got through the armor. He's currently at 1 damage. Minus 1. Well, he did get through the armor, but then didn't. I don't know. That sucks. It's like, almost hit him. He had 2 plus 1 minus 1. That's stupid. Okay. And then he retaliates by killing the bird. That retaliate's going to suck. That's going to suck. Big time. All right. So now I don't know. He's pinned. which doesn't do me any good. I'm going to move 1 to here, I guess. Because I need to start moving towards the doors some way. At a range of 3, I can push 2 away. What if I move here? I think I'll move here. And then push him 2 away. And then with advantage, I'm going to use my driving. Oh, by the way, that's what I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm using the bottom half of Javelin. It's a move 1 and then push 2 at a range of 3. And then I'm using the top half of Driving Inspiration for 2 damage at a range of 4 at advantage. So again, it's 0 right now, but I'm at advantage. It's 2 going hitting his shield. So advantage. So this is my. So I'm up to 3. Plus I get a shield. Plus 2 more. And then my advantage. So basically I did 2, 4, 5, minus 2, it's 3 damage, and I get a shield for the rest of this round. So he takes 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. He has nothing on him to stop him. But somehow he manages to hit me back. Don't know how he did it, but somehow I take 2 damage. And it doesn't affect poison because he's not attacking me. It's retaliate, which is some magic damage, which goes through armor and other nonsense. But it does hit me, I guess, somehow. I don't know how it works. It's magic attack. Oh, and this isn't a shield for me. This is... Oh, no, that's dead. That's the advantage thing I didn't do. So I do have 1 shield. Oh, 1 shield for future. It is the end of my turn, so I can loot and pick this up. Or end of his turn. The end of his turn, he gets to loot one, so he gets that. All right, so Adrian's done. The bird is dead for now. Tanya gets to go. Tanya says, any ally... Oh, am I gonna move her? Oh, no, skeletons all have to attack first. Skeletons are first. And by the way, I do have a creature on her that I did not add in earlier, which was the... what is that guy called? Unearthed Horror. Where's the Unearthed Horror? Oh, he's called a Raging Corpse. Is that on here? Where's the Raging Corpse? A Wraith, Falcon, Spirit, Skeleton, Steel Construct, Custom? Why don't they have... Why isn't he on there? Spirit, Harrower Swarm? Huh. Well, they need to put in the right creature, man. The unearthed... I gotta write to him and go, why don't you have the Raging Corpse in there? I mean, I could put in custom. I mean, custom's gonna work, but it should be there. Shambling skeletons. I don't even know why. Why does it have a regular skeleton at all? There is no regular skeleton. They're all shambling skeletons. Unless there's another skeleton later on. What about this Jade Falcon? That's not even a thing. And what are these color things up here? Oh, they're colors. Oh, based on my character? You can just pick what color you want to mark them with? I don't know. That's weird. Why do you have that? All right, well, they don't have it, so we'll go here. And it's 6 health. And that's pretty much it. Okay. That's weird that they don't have the card. I mean, why not? He's going to do his thing now. If an enemy has died this round, perform +1. Has an enemy died this round? Nope. Skeleton's got to go first, though. So these 2 skeletons, I would imagine, I guess, since he was the 3rd one summoned, he's my 3rd guy. I didn't even mark him. I should have marked him. He's a... How do I mark him as... Yeah, he was supposed to be a 3. Just because he's my 3rd summon, but... He should be a 3. I don't know. Can I delete him? Put him back? He's a 3. And he is... Custom 6. There we go. We'll mark him as 3. Okay, so... where was I? Doing my thing here. Alright, so number 1 has to attack. Well, he can't, since that guy got knocked away, he can't hit him because he's not the closest. The 2 closest guys are the priest, so he has to attack the stinking priest. The priest has a defense of 2. He's currently hitting at 2, so... Oh, no, wrong guy. This skeleton has to go first. He's hitting at 2, and he's hitting the pillar. So 2 damage on the pillar. And then this guy is going to go. Number 2 goes. He's doing 2 against -2. So currently 0. And he's cursed, which is 0. So he missed completely and totally. Shank. And then the mummy gets to go. Now he's going to hit 6 on the pillar. And the pillar will be obliterated by the mummy. Or by the harrowing, raging corpse, or whatever you want to call it. So this is gone. Yay! No more pillar assist for you jerks. Oh, well, I probably should have just killed it. I kind of skipped some people. That's what oops. Alright, so you're not dead. You're not dead. Tenya hasn't even gone yet. That's just the dudes. Alright, so now Tenya gets to go. And the priest hasn't gone yet, so any attack she does on the priest is allowed. Which means she's going to go ahead and curse the priest. Grant one of your summons adjacent to the target. There is no summon. I can't attack him. It's alright, he's got a stupid shield and the retaliate crap anyway. So we're going to go ahead and curse the priest, which will put a curse in his deck. Nope. Alright, nope. Go back. Do this again. Click on the right thing. No! Which one is it? Oh yeah, I could have done. Jeez. Alright, well, add a curse. Add a curse to his deck. Now we have one of my summons attack it. It's just a +0, so it's a normal attack. It's his normal 2. And... 0. You know, I wonder... Okay, it's his normal 2. Damage 3. Oh, plus. Okay, so it is 2 plus. Okay, so never mind. So he did 2. This time he has no shield to protect him, but he has a natural shield, so it only takes 1 damage. He's got his normal shield that he always has, and then I hit him for 2 with no extra, so it's just 1. But hey, 1 is better than none, given that the guy only has 1 health. Or 2 health. So he's on the cusp of oblivion. So we're going to have to leave it up to, since, oh, the ice pillar counts as a dead guy. Not that it matters, because Tenya gets to heal 1 health. If an enemy has died, she gets an extra health, but she only has room for 1, so she'll just heal up to full. That's her second half of her attack. That was Foul Remedy. All right. Nothing here gives her experience. Nope. Oh, but she did infuse the darkness. Don't know if that's ever going to matter. All right, so now the only one left is Royce. Royce is just going to do his usual thing where he tries to take out bad guys all in one shot. The guy only needs to be hit for 1 damage. And he's moving slow. So I ignore the slow parts of my actions. But I am moving slow, so we'll put this on here because I will ignore the slow part of my actions. It will give him an XP. Uh-oh. He's not up to 7, or not in danger yet, but I do got to kind of watch my XP because he's not allowed to get more than 7. If he wants to get his layabout thing over there. So he's going to... What actions I want? He only has to do 1 damage. So I think I'm just going to do... how hurt is he? He's only at 12. He can target 3 allies at a range of 3 for some healing, which would really come in handy for... Oh, he ignores his slow, which means he can't bless himself because he's supposed to get a blessing on this action if I do that. All right, well, I guess I'm just going to do... Oh, none of these are good. It's like this side does an attack. If I do a basic attack on either of these, then the other one's damage here. This doesn't do anything except move. I don't really need to move. I mean, I guess I could move up to the Algox dude. But that really puts me out of position. Yeah, I'm not. I'm just going to go ahead and not move. I'm going to do a basic attack on the top, and if I need it, I have a backup attack for the bottom. So we'll do 2 damage. Here we go. 2 damage is all it is on the priest, but that's enough to take him out. His 1 shield is 1 damage, or 1 makes it into 1 damage, but it's still enough. So there's no reason I can't. This thing drops. I will put a loot token there, and since he'll just do a basic move on the bottom half and move right on top of it. So he did basic actions, which will allow him to take a loot. So we got that. That guy's done, and we've almost cleared the room. We still got big old butthead over there who just refuses to die, but at least his shields are gone now. And we can focus on him. We should kill him pretty quick. We've got a lot of guys to hit him with on this next round. So we took him out. We took that out. And the loot. All right, so we got the loot. That's done. No one else left. Priesty never got his turn. Pillar's gone. On to the next round. Okay, so now we've got the pillars gone. We got to kill him before those doors are going to open. So we have to take him down. Everybody's got to rest. Adrian can't even do a full action, so he's going to rest, which is a random loss, or I want to get items back. A full rest, I get to pick the card that goes away. That's going to go away. Got to see if any of these guys need to have their deck shuffled. Did somebody have a curse hit them? Must have been. Oh, it was him last turn. Okay, so he doesn't have his. All right. Nobody's got any cards that need to be shuffled out. Never attack an enemy really hasn't. That one was okay. Everybody's kind of sticking to their plan. Adrian has not killed anything since that first one. Royce has killed a couple things. Monsters have killed a couple. Okay. So we're keeping things on track. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a basic rest or a long rest. Long rest takes her out of play for a whole round. I don't think I want to do that. So we're going to have to rando lose a card. Take this guy down, man. How long have I been going? Can't even see. How long does it say? Does that say 3 hours and 25 minutes? Yikes. It's a long time. Way longer than I expected this round to go. I thought I set this for a 2-hour session. Look how long I've been. Shiminy criminy. I don't know. I can't quite see it. It's pretty tiny over there. I think it says 3 hours and 26 minutes. Crazy talk, man. All right. Close enough. Lose this card. I don't want to look because I don't like looking. It's like, ouch, it hurt. I mean, I guess I could look if it was really something super important because I can give up points. Nah, I'm not going to do it. I can give up a health point and do it again, but I don't want to do it. Yeah, now her turn. She's actually got one more turn left. She got one more. I don't want to have her lose rounds because she's got a lot of cards up here, and 2 of them are perma losses, so she can't get back, and thus it's better she use up her cards when she has them. So she's going to keep up. These are her turn next time. Royce, on the other hand, does have to lose a card. He's got, how many things has he used up? Can't get that one back. He can get his shoes back, and he can get his poison dagger back. I gotta look at long rest because I can't remember if you get all your cards back or just one back. I think you only get one back, but I'm gonna check. Oops, wrong thing. Let's see. Scenario. And around modification. Outpost phase. Scenario. Beginning scenario. Okay. Long rest. Long rest. 38. It's the one that's bolded, so it must be the one that talks about it the most. Resting. During the card select step, a character may declare long rest their entire turn instead of playing 2 cards, and it is performed at 99. When a character's long rest, they follow these steps. Lose 1 of the cards from their discard pile and return the remaining cards to their hand. Perform 2 heal. Recover all their spent items. Items can be used during the same turn in which they are recovered. Okay, so yes. We're good. I do have to fix my light because my light over there is dying. And you can see that I've gotten really dark and shadowy because of it. So hold on a minute. Chords. Holy moly. There you go. Should be a little better. Less dark. Less blah blah. All right. Back to task. So he rested, took his card out. We are going to do the same thing for Royce. Royce is not going to get his items back just yet. We'll worry about long resting later when it's more dire. Plus, he's got a card that's supposed to allow you to recover cards. He can get a card back if he really, 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 truly needs it, assuming he doesn't lose that one right now. Now, we got a little out of whack because at the beginning, you actually lose a card on this scenario. So normally you would get to play all your cards out, but this scenario takes one away from you at the start. So it kind of takes away one turn from you on the first round. Which effectively takes away a lot of rounds, I think, if I math it out correctly. So we'll get rid of that one. And that goes back there. And I think that's it, because you don't get anything back on a short rest, short of your cards. So, but they get a play in this round, so that's the thing. All right, so Tenya, what are you going to do, girl? She's got 53. I don't know what it is, but this is what she's got. She's doing it for 53. And then Adrian now got her full hand ready, or most of it. We have to kill this guy. But he's got a lot of health points left. Well, no, 6. I guess 6 ain't terrible. And he's going to have no armor this time. All right, let's do this one. Because if we kill him, we can open the door and go in the next room. Oh, you know what? I missed a card. The card's supposed to be in there. Should have been in my mix, but it's not too big of a deal. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Yes, it could have potentially been the one that was pulled out, but it's not that great a card. If I'd lost it, I'd have probably been all right with it. Okie dokie. We're going to go with a 20 on this one. Adrian for 20. And it's kind of risky because Adrian's sitting around with poison right now. And if his friends don't heal her, she's going to be taking some bonus hits. I could try to give Adrian some extra speed. What's his best hit? He's got 3 speed tokens right now, but he'll only have 2 if he does this. But still, that's 4 damage. What's his best? His best move? 1? Oh, but if she does that... Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So for him, I'm doing potential energy and make it count. I'm going to do the 4 damage, potentially. And then if worse comes to worse, I smack him again with that one and the extra move. So we are moving at speed this time. So fastest is 32, which is slower than Adrian, but might just about be perfect for what I want to do. So we'll see how fast this guy can move, but hopefully we'll take him out on this round. Yeah, so we got Adrian and Royce are going to go first. And this guy, he can pummel somebody, but I'm hoping he's not going to live long enough to do so. Because he's not pinned anymore. That was last turn. Although, wait a minute. I did move slow last time, and his range of 3 pin would have actually pinned him. So he is still pinned. Because he is still in a range of 3. And that actually gives him an XP. Uh-oh. We're cruising up to 4. We're not even into the next room yet. Gotta slow down or I'm not going to be able to do much. I'm going to be accidentally gaining XP. That's a problem. Or I'm going to lose out on my layabout. He's going to have to go weaker attacks. Anyway. Adrian, you're up. Adrian is going to go with... The plan is 4 damage, well, at a range of 3 with 2 piercing. No piercing. The guy don't have any shields right now, but that's all right. 4 damage at a range of 3. Let's see what he can do. So he's a 4. Let's do this. Let's move this Algox dude out of the way here. -1, and that's it. So it's 3 damage. Not a particularly great attack, considering all the bonus stuff she has in her deck. All right, now she gets to move 2 and move allies at a range of 3 too. I think I will move Royce so that he can use his movement to get away from him after he kills it. So I'm going to move onto the door. Well, can I move onto the door? The door's not open, but I would assume I can still move onto the square. I just haven't opened the door, or can I not open it yet? Maybe I can only go next to the door. Let's go there. Range of 3, him, so he can move allies at a range of 3 up to 3 spaces. And unfortunately, those guys have to move to start. So let's just make sure they can get there. They all have movement of 2. If I want them all to get there, he can move 3 allies at a range of 3. So he's going to actually move him closer so that they all have a chance to get to him. And then she's going to move towards the door because we're going to all have to go through the door when he dies. Unless I think Royce can kill him. Do I think Royce can kill him? Do I gamble on Royce killing him? You know what? I'm going to move this guy the other way. I'm going to gamble on Royce killing him. We're all just going to stand here by the door. So that's it for Adrian. Now Royce is going to take his shot, which is going to be a 4 damage attack. 4 damage attack on a guy with nothing else going for him. Nothing. Oh, but the guy's only 3. So that's enough. Killed him. So he is toast. Now, there's nothing else to stop us from going into the new room. The doors should just open up. So they're gone. I think they just open up. I think once all the monsters are dead, we're supposed to read it anyway. Let's see. When any door is open. Okay, so somebody's going to have to open a door first. And I haven't opened one yet. All the doors are locked and will unlock when all revealed monsters are dead. Okay, so the monsters are dead. The doors are unlocked. He's gone. Oh no, he gained an XP for that. I'm getting really close to my 7 threshold. This is going to be a problem. He can move, but he can't move very much. I don't think I gave him all that much movement on this particular action. Yeah, he's got 1 movement. And I'm going to move him onto this. Call it good. And take the loot. So he actually moved away. That's good. He's going to have to stay out of it for a little bit. Skeletons have nothing to do on Tenya's turn except they're going to go through. They only move 2 spaces, so they can't really even get to the door. Or one of them can't even get to the door. This mummy, the door unlocked. It's going to push the door down. How much movement does he have? 2, 1, 2. He pushed the door through. It was unlocked. It was. They have this. They're basically just shut doors, and they have a bolt that goes in, and when it unlocks, it just shifts out. So now you can just push it. there's no knobby thing or anything. They're ice doors. They're nothing that fancy. Okay, so hey, let's go read 65.3, shall we? Cesar, my friend, this is all about you, man. Go for it. From the outskirts of the spike clusters, we rush forward into the heart of them. Here, even more algox protect the largest of the conduits. One leaps forth and howls. As she does so, ice forms around her, providing a protective shell. In her hands, the crystals form into wicked axes. May your frozen blood sing the song of our victory. That hurt my throat. The algox yells. I need a drink. That was not the best voice to use. Okay. Special rules. Open all doors. Place all characters and character summons in initiative order. Open all doors. Place all characters and character summons in initiative order in the closest empty hexes on tile 16A. Then remove all doors and tile 13A from the map. Okay. So we're not even going to have that map. So basically you open the door and we rush forward. So we don't even have to position ourselves. Nothing. In initiative order. So Adrian. Let's see. Open all doors. Place all characters and character summons in initiative order in the closest empty hexes on 16A. So basically the closest empty hex here would be that one. And since he busted through, he'll be there. Initiative order. So he would go closest empty hex. Guess he'll go there. And then these dudes, there, and there. Guess that's the only way I could really do that. So then we remove this nonsense. And these guys go away. Okay, let's put in some pillars. Okay, so it said we're going to need, it's weird, it said there'd be 5 pillars, but there's still 3 pillars in here, so technically there were 6 pillars in this round. So this one goes here. No, that one goes there. This one goes there. And this one goes here. And then I have 2 more pillars. Oh, that's why we need 5, because there's 5 all at once. So we got a pillar here and a pillar back here. Man, if these things do the same things in here, that is stupid. Oh, do not set up pillar A and B for 2 characters or B for 3 characters. Oh, okay, so I don't need this one. But we are doing 3 characters, so now we got to put in some bad dudes. Now this dude is only a white bad guy now. He's a white dude. No, don't get in there. Just He's got a white character stand. But I have 2 of those. Dude, I have 3 of those. Oh, no. And do these work the same? They're all getting armor from those pillars? Oh, that is so messed up, man. I don't know how. I don't think I have enough turns. I gotta kill. Oh, nope, wrong color. I mean, granted, it only took us 1 round of cards, or just barely over 1 round of cards, but still, that was. You only get like 3 rounds of cards, or 4 rounds of cards total, and you get less each round. Your turns run out. Okay, so yeah, there's 3 of these guys. Jimmy Crimmy, they're all low grades, but low grades are still 12 hit points. That's crazy talk. And then what? And then I got an expert version of the priest over here. And another expert version of the priest. Oh no, he's not an expert, but he's still a priest. So you got 2 priests. These guys heal everybody, which is annoying as all heck. There's only 1 guy not on the board, different from a 4-player game. And the Ice Princess, whatever the heck her name is. Ice Priestess or Ice Speaker. She's an expert. Oh, God. Look at that. That's a lot of freaking bad guys. And there's 4 of those pillars giving them armor class. And the armor class from those things is like a range of 4. Right? It ain't range of 4, right? Yeah. Range of 4. So basically everybody gets... The only one that doesn't get 4, and as soon as he moves, he'll get it, is that one. So basically I gotta waste all my time killing these pillars, or I'm never gonna kill these guys. In the meantime, these dudes who do like 5-6 damage a shot are gonna beat the living snot out of me every time I don't hit them. We have got to wreck those pillars, and the pillars are 7 damage. I barely do 7 damage in a lot of turns. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of freaking bad guys. I don't think I can hold back. I don't think I'm going to be able to hold back for... I mean, I was thinking I could hold back from the experience and try to get Royce, but I think I have to just hit everything. I can't not hit anything. 4! At 4 armor, I can't even hit most of these guys. I have to throw everything at the pillars and just... And then you can't control the summons. They attack whatever they want. And it's always going to be the bad guys they can't hit because they got 4 armor. So basically my summons are just cannon fodder. So yeah, that's going to be yeah. Don't know, man. Okay. Well, there you go. There's the next round. I got to take a break as we go into the next room. Everybody's dead. So does this know everybody's dead? So I can finish this and go into the next room. Does it load it up? 65.3. Okay, so my Algox are 3, 6, and 1. And then the Algox eye speaker is 1. And then the priests are 3 and 2. Wait. Oh, 2. Okay. with... Wait, why are the pillars 8 now? Why did they get stronger? They were only 7 in the last round. How come they're 8 this time? Is there some math I missed on the thing? What does the thing say? Each ice pillar has 2 plus level times characters divided by 2 hit points. All right, so the level is 3. What is the level? I think the level's 3. Yeah. So the level's 3 times characters divided by 2. I have 3 characters divided by 2. So 1.2 times 3 is... Okay, something's wrong. This math ain't right. Because it says each ice pillar has 2 plus the level, which is 3, which is 5. 5 times 1.5, which is about 7 or 8. 7.5. Hit points rounded down. So that'd be 7. How come they got 8 all of a sudden? It was 7 in the last run. Because this is supposed to be 7.5 times 1.5 is 2.5 plus 5 is 7.5, but it's rounded down. That should be 7, just like it did before, but for some reason it gave them all 8 this time. I don't understand why it gave them all 8. They should not have 8. I don't know why it has 8. I'm fixing them. It's not right. I don't know what they did, but it was right in the first round. It did 7. But this time it gave them all 8. I don't know, like it miscalculated how many characters I have. Because if I had 4, that would round up to 8, I think. Because it would be 5. It'd be 3 plus 2 is 5 times characters divided by 2. 5 times 2 is 10. No, they'd be 10 each. I don't know how it got to 8. There's no logic here that would get them to 10. I mean, I guess if I was level 4, 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 times 3 is 9.5. No, 6. 1.5 would be 3. No, it'd still be 1.5. So it'd be 6, 9. So that'd be 9. That'd be 9. Maybe if I only had 2 characters at level 4. I'm doing all the math. I'm all doing all the math that means nothing right now. I'm just trying to figure out how it got to 8. If I had 2 characters at level 4, it would be 2 plus level be 6 times 1 be 6. That would only be 6. I don't know. Because 3 is 1.5. So that'd be 6 and 3 is 9. So you can't even hit 8. I don't know how it gets 8. How does he ever get 8? I don't know you'd ever get 8. Unless it's shit. I don't know. There's probably some way to get 8, but I don't know how you do it. Maybe if you had really big guys that don't get any bump. Because it'd be 1. So yeah, maybe if you were playing with a level 8 encounter. No, level 6 encounter. Yeah, if you're doing level 6 encounter with 2 characters, then it'd be 8 each. Because it'd be 6 plus 2 is 8 divided by or times 1 is 8. So it'd be 8. So yeah, that's the only way you could do it. You'd have 2 characters at level 6 playing this. Then they would be 8 each. But I don't know how he got 8. The math is broken, dude. I got to write him. Tell me the math is broken and he doesn't have the creature harrowing or raging corpse on his thing. So two broken things to FrostHaven guy. Remind me. I gotta check that out. I gotta write him. He's usually pretty good, at least in responding. I don't know how quickly he'll fix it, but he does seem to add a lot of features pretty regularly. So we'll see. I gotta stop, mainly because I'm hungry and I want to go take a quick break. And if I got time, maybe I'll do this other session. I probably do have time. I could make time. I would like to get done. I could lose this. I mean, I'm in good shape, but there's a lot of freaking dudes on the board. Two of them are massive. They've all got 4 armor class, 4 armor. I don't know that I have the stuff to break through all that armor. So I'm not confident. But then, hey, traditionally, I have not been confident. And I've been winning the last couple of scenarios. Things go poorly, but I do have 6 guys. So even though my minions are going to be useless until I get rid of a bunch of these pillars, yeah, we gotta crush pillars big time. And these priests healing people, that's going to be bad news. But we have our... Oh, we were still finishing that round. That all just happened. I didn't even think about it. I mean, my mummy went in. Everybody went through. It was the end of the round. I'm just going to say we completed that round. Everybody was done. It forced everybody to go. I don't know. Usually I let everybody who hasn't gone still take their turn. And anybody who would have been after them, I would have put in. But it just gets complicated. So I finished that section. I'm going to call it good. We'll have a starting point of that round being done. Everybody's good. The only one who didn't really get to do anything was Tenya. I guess I could have Tenya try to do something. I mean, those guys got to go. She was last in the order. All right, I'm gonna have. I mean, it's kind of silly that she didn't get to take a turn, so I'm gonna have her take her turn. I just don't know the best way to do this. Huh. All right, let's do this. I'm going to summon an angry spirit. Got so many guys in play. I'm going to summon the angry spirit. That's this guy. And I'm going to put him right in front of me as a shield. So for initiative purposes, he'll be number 4. And that means she can only do the bottom here. So she's going to give the wind. And she can grant one of her summons a move of 3. I'm going to move... He went through. He was last. So okay, so yeah, they've already moved. And he did his move. All right, so he's going to go here. Just, again, to give some shielding to everybody. And that's it. Now that round is done. She was pretty far back at the order. I think she was like 53. And I don't know what theirs would have been. I don't want to figure out that stuff in the middle of a round. So I just gave her her turn. It's not much, but at least gets everybody going for the next round. One more summon. So basically, she's just going to try and keep everybody alive and try not to die in the process. Maybe take some long rests just to kind of keep her game going, because she's burned a lot of cards. A lot of these cards are gone when they die. So, and they will die as soon as as soon as these guys start taking damage. So it's going to be a quick and painful thing if all of her summons start getting smacked around. But she does have a lot of things that work with summons, so maybe she can benefit off of that. Yeah. All right. So that's it for now. Room 2, next session. Hopefully soon. Maybe 20 minutes or tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. But yeah, have a good one. Till next time. Take it easy.